how are you all today? Welcome back. My name is Hassan and I'm here to bring you all some of the weekly review and the market updates that will help us to analyze how the market is performing and towards which direction is it going. So I will start first of all with the euro. Over the past few weeks, the euro has been one of the best performing currencies. As you could see, that it has been trending up, and it is also rose to nearly 4-month high versus the US dollar. Despite weaker than expected economic data, Eurozone industrial production rose only about 12.4% against a focus of 15%. Now the expectations component of the Germany's youth survey dropped to about 59.3 from 63.4%. So the current condition component rose to negative 80.9 from negative 83.1. So now these numbers tells us that while the Eurozone is beginning to recover, investors' sentiment remains subdued. At best, investors anticipate a gradual recovery, which is reasonably because the surge in the cases of US prevent a stronger global recovery. So having a look at you see on overall, we see it has reached to this overbought level. We need to see a correction. Perhaps we will be seeing on Thursday when they will be a European Central Bank meets and give us economic projection forecast. Talking about the US dollar, which actually traded lower against most of the major currencies despite stronger consumer price index. Having a look at Dow Jones Industrial Average, let's just say having a look at the stocks which continued to rally on Tuesday after the biotech from Moderna announced that it will be a starting phase of its third phase of its COVID-19 vaccine trials at the end of this month, which is on 27th July. So this sentiment gave the confidence and the hope for a vaccine arises, including the massive losses that we saw reported by Wells Fargo, also Citigroup, JP Morgan, right, and also which reported significantly weaker earnings, right. Now, economists are looking for improvement in manufacturing activity as well, but softer numbers are more subdued BG book, which could reverse the gains in the equities and also triggering a sell-off in the currency. Having a look at a pound, which actually sold off on the back of softer GDP report and industrial production, right? And we also have got today. We have a look at, we have got more data coming out from England, which is consumer price index, retail prices. All of that will be actually having an impact on the pound dollar. So as we see that the market breaks down now, we see that maybe it's trying to develop another correction here to find its way towards, you see, from this level to come back again to complete this pattern. So we gotta wait and see. Perhaps if, let's say, the consumer price index data will be in the negative zone, we will see a sell-off again in the pound dollar. Now the major focus for today, it is going to be the Canadian dollar. All right. So the Bank of Canada rate decision on the calendar, which will be actually let me just open the USD CAD page. Let's see what's happening over there. So now the Bank of Canada rate decision, which is on the calendar today. This will be the very first meeting of Governor Tiff Macklem, who had succeeded Steve Paulos last month, and the central bank, which it issued its latest economic projections, which were less pessimistic, and also earlier this year it expected the economy to contract by 22%, but altered that to negative 12%. It will be interesting to see if Mackellam's outlooks differs than the previous one. Now in mid-June he said it will be a long term before the central bank removes stimulus, as it's going to be a slow and gradual recovery over the scenario. Now the country avoided the worst cases scenario, but don't know how much damage there is into the economy. As such, the Bank of Canada can scale existing programs if it's needed. So having a look at, we are having some of the market structure. See that this, looking at the Euro JPY, it did not break this support and the market actually rebounded. So the structure has changed. We will see what will be next. Now the USD Canadian, it all depends on today's meeting. If let's say their projection towards recovery, economic recovery is positive, we will see a sell off here to the downside. If let's say it's to the weekend side, we will see a breakout of to the upside. So this will be a very volatile event. And having a look at stocks which has actually gained steam, all right, as you could see here for Apple, formed another support, and we see that it is going to go up over the period of time. So hopes are developing over the recovery, and if you see here for Microsoft, there's also a buy signal triggers each time you see there's a correction of a retracement, market goes up. Now looking ahead for Visa, as we spoke, as we discussed about it earlier, all right, it is kind of ranging right now, but we see that possible break is to the upside. Amazon also has reached to its new lows. We see even if it comes down a bit more, but overall it will be bullish to gain its steam. Now, having a look at the American dollar, what we could be expecting today. So what we can do is let's just do a quick review on to the situation of the American dollar, whether is it going to be weaker or strong. As you see that we are doing a day-to-day analysis on American dollar, and we will see how could be the possibilities for this to give us a review on its direction. So hang on a minute. Okay, so here we are. We have got more data coming out from the dollar. I see that which will be most likely tomorrow. We may have to see some initial jobless claims and also other numbers, which is we have ECB tomorrow. Then we have got Philadelphia Manufacturing Index, retail sales coming out, initial jobless claims. So economic calendar is filled with to play a vital role in the direction of the American dollar and also other currency pairs. All right. So as you could see here on this particular chart, all right, as we have forecasted earlier of this week, it is expected to go down. Yesterday we forecast it is to go up. It did go up. Now what we are going to expect on this today, we see that even if it is going to go down a bit, but overall I see that it has reached this major support level, which could be a very convincing level for this to rebound. So you got to be careful on this, because market can, you see that there's a support here, then there's a second support, and now the price is somewhere around there as well to see a correction to the upside. However, any further changes we will be analyzing it from time to time, right? So all in all, I would say just a quick review on today's forecast. We believe that this will be also helping you to take your positions according to the direction that you wish to go for. However, we will be having our London session forecast later on, and we will be providing you more updates and more review on the currency pairs and also on the stock markets. For now, I'll be signing off, and we will see you guys again tomorrow and also on Friday for our upcoming forecast. Thank you very much and have a nice day.